He's laughing at us.
Group shots, it looks like there's a lot of
So you look at a quick panning.
everybody moves back and get the rest of you.
We're driving back.
Not too much. Let me let you go. But get your out here.
Come drive mine.
We're looking okay, actually. I mean, we're working on it. Let's just say that we're working on it.
Next thing you know,
we'll see if we get here. No, I could imagine freediving. There'd be no way.
That's your fence post. I know. No.
This is the first time spear guns have been in the shop.
Yeah, it is. Good Lord. That's what kills yellowfin tunas in them. Big pelagic fish. I didn't put the power bands on and I got them back still in my refrigerator. But basically there's 8 of these that go in that. 8.
Serious rain.
Yeah, we're gonna need boots and a weight belt both for this thing. The gun's actually designed to take 6. No, the gun's actually designed to take 6. Like really, that way more. The problem is so their heart rate will be at 50 beats a minute within a minute and a half or so, but they haven't had time to get the nitrogen out of their system. So there's not enough oxygen going in, so their body shuts off from it. Mentally you're ready, but you know, the physical aspect of it, you feel fine. You just, the science behind it's not there.
What's your normal heartbeat?
My normal heartbeat, like right now, and the last time I checked it was a couple of weeks ago, and it was about 64. So it's about average, a little bit.
I run. I know that I probably 67.
Sure. Well, there's all humans have it. It's called the mammalian reflex. I'm sure some people are familiar with science and some aren't. Basically, it's in the womb we were all in water. So there's a reflex on our lips that when your body gets submerged in water, your heart rate automatically slows by about 15 to 18%. And as you dive and you become more familiar with it, you can literally teach yourself to slow it down more. I've had mine as slow as about 44 to 45 beats in the water. It doesn't stay there long. As soon as you start exerting energy, it comes right back. But like if you're just motionless in a pool, like training, yeah, you can easily get it below 50. And, I mean, a couple weeks of training, you can get it there.
What's your range on that?
Which one's
the one in the middle?
The one in the middle? It'll go through a 200 plus pound tuna at about 25 feet. It'll literally go in one end and out the other of a tuna 3 foot around.
What you call the big one on?
Yeah.
The bar sticking out.
How far did it drag?
The story behind the big tuna?
Leon told me.
Basically, right. I mean, this is 75 feet and it stretches to 300 feet. This connects to that circuit.
Right.
So that whole thing will just submerge in the water. And it'll disappear for half an hour, 45 minutes. I was pretty fortunate when I got mine. I shot him right in the top of the head and exited through the bottom of his gill, so it was our top-down shot because he was below me. And like I said, it was almost a 3-hour deal to put him in the boat.
What was it that you shot?
Yeah. What's that, sir?
What was it that you shot that time?
A yellowfin tuna. Yes, sir. Yeah, no, they're by far, I don't know, I've shot a variety of different species. Like right now I'm on a big blue water pelagic kick. I keep trying to get, my next big target is a bluefin tuna. I've been on 3 trips now, I've been skunked 3 times. So.
They're kind of hard to predict.
Kind of. I shot one that, I don't know, I know he was well over 600 and I don't know what 80. I don't know.
Where are you at?
New Zealand.
New Zealand?
I don't know what got a hold of him, clueless. I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. I'm assuming it was a white shark, but
yeah, that or a big tiger.
I don't know. Whatever eats a 600-pound fish took it.
How long did you have him before he got eaten?
About 45 minutes. Yeah, he was. I had him on for a while. I was pretty much convinced myself that I had a world record.
Right.
I mean, he was on. Usually, when they usually either break off instantaneously, and they'll shatter your gear, or if they don't, then you usually put them in the boat, unless something eats them. But my thought of it is I've never heard of a story of something eating a 600-pound plus fish. But that's, it's a small community once again. But there's your story.
Pretty cool.
Like I said, I couldn't tell you what it was that ate it, but It did. But
Your tanks out.
but things happen, you know. It's part of what we do. The good news is whatever ate it fed itself and wasn't coming after us.
I hope the boat stayed pretty close.
Yeah, it works out okay.
I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. Thank Jerry for coming tonight. I thought he was going to be out of town, but
I think he was around 66 or 67 years old, still currently dives and competes. He's been doing it for a real long time. I think he's shot like 400-pound bluefin tunas, some big yellowfins. And he's pretty much the guy who's designed and pioneered our spear guns to the way they are today. For blue water hunting and for freediving, that is. I know some of you guys scuba dive a lot. Y'all use scuba diving guns. A lot of y'all use Kevin Brewington guns and probably Sea Hornets or Spearfishing Specialties. Great guns. I never really tried them for freediving, that is. Anyways, I got into freediving when I was first getting out of the military. I think I was around 23 years old or so. And I was like, you know what? I was reading his book and I was like, I can do this. I went out the first time and I maybe got down about 15 feet and I was pretty much pegged right there. And I'm like, okay. So that was, at that point, I was like, I've never really been beat at stuff and don't like to be just like anybody else. So I was like, I can do this. Got really kind of like a weird thing happened. I signed up for a spearfishing tournament that was in Cape Hatteras, a freedive tournament. Basically having no idea how to freedive. And I think, Isaac, you know Sasha. I met Sasha and I met about 7 or 8 guys in North Carolina that are all here from Tampa. They're all in this big blue water tournament. None of us really freedive at this point. So we all got sold on it by this advertisement. And I didn't have a freediving partner, nothing. I went up there by myself. I drove a little pickup truck all the way up there. And the guy who I got paired with, his name is Scott Campbell. He is on the USA freediving team. He's probably competed in about 40 international events. The guy freedives 330 feet, 7-minute breath hold. That was my dive partner, and here I am, can't pass 15 feet. So that was a pretty humbling day. Oddly enough, he's a real good friend of mine now. He lives in Santa Monica, California, and by the end of that trip, I was freediving 100 feet in 3 days. That was how much someone who knows how to freedive can progress you. So it's challenging. You have to be willing to do it, and if you're willing to scuba dive, you can freedive. It's just a matter of learning how to do it and trying it. I have a pile of spearfishing videos and some films. Any questions? Please feel free to interrupt and ask whatever you got. Otherwise, I'll show you some spearfishing pictures of some stuff I've done.